Welcome to Oklahoma Christian University. I'm John deSteiguer, the president of the university. We have a very, very special guest today. Ben Rector is in concert here in Hardeman Auditorium. In fact, I'm sitting here with Ben Rector right now. Ben, welcome to Oklahoma Christian. Glad you're here.
Thanks for having me.
So you're an Eastern Oklahoma boy.
I am.
But you didn't begin songwriting or playing guitar until you were in high school.
Yeah, it just, my family, I took piano lessons when I was a little kid, but my family is not particularly musical. Apologies, Mom and Dad, who are out there right now. But yeah, I didn't start messing around with it until high school, and when I did, it just felt like something that I was really happy to get to invest time in. I really enjoyed.
And it took off for you very, very quickly.
It did. It was, everything was really incremental, but I was really thankful there was always people always seemed to be interested on some level, even when it was really, really small. There were people that seemed interested in it, and so it's been kind of a steady process, and there hasn't been one thing that just broke everything open. But from the start, it seems like there have been some small group of people that were interested in it, which is cool.
That's great. So you have, I loved your bio on your website, written by yourself.
Yep.
There was an interesting line. It said, your mom is no longer as anxious about you being a musician as she was.
Yeah, she is super practical, and I am so thankful that she instilled some of that in me and my sisters. And when I started out, like I said, my family is not particularly musical. They are all smart and driven and have real life jobs. And so when I was like, I'm gonna try to be a musician, she was a little apprehensive, understandably, as I would or will be if my kids say that. But slowly I was trying to think of a way, because I usually will undersell things, which is comfortable to me as an Oklahoman, but to people that I work with, that bothers them. And so they were saying that I really needed to, they were like, this is really a little too modest. And I was like, maybe there's a way I could say it's going okay. And so there was a point after college that I felt like my mom was no longer worried about me. She was like, okay, you're really doing this. That's great.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to switch gears. I saw that you recently read and really enjoyed Donald Miller's book, Scary Close.
Yes.
So Donald Miller is going to be on campus here at Oklahoma Christian.
No way.
In the latter part of January on this
Really?
stage. So you're beating him to the stage here at OC.
I'll leave him a note. Him and his wife live like a mile away from.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, so I want to ask about your faith. The entertainment industry. I mean, you're doing great things. You're a man of faith. You're having good success. Is it tough? Is it tough to be a man of faith in the entertainment industry?
I've been really fortunate to, the people that I travel with and that I try to surround myself with are all pretty like-minded. And I think that's the biggest thing. There's definitely a lot of trouble you could get yourself into just kind of with the nature of this. But
Right.
I think with the guys that I travel with, I'm pretty specific about guys that I don't need to worry about, and that kind of the culture that we try to have when we're out just kind of sets up a pretty good environment for everybody. So that's a good thing.
I mean, what great wisdom in that. I mean, the people we hang out with really have great influence
Totally.
on us. I love that answer. That's a good lesson for me and for everybody else. So Ben, has your faith changed or has it grown during the last few years?
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of things you run into and a lot of stuff that makes me anxious, and a lot of stuff that I don't know how to handle as this has grown. And in that way, I've really had to rely on faith in a way that I had never had to before, because I just hadn't run into anything that not because I knew how to handle stuff, but I just didn't, I don't have a roadmap for this, and there's a lot of potential for you to fail and for you to not do well. And so I had to learn how to lean on that in a new way, because I'd never had to.
Very good. So you have a tradition of taking a selfie with the audience.
Yes.
You going to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I was actually getting a feel for that when we were on tour. Last year, we brought out these lights with us, kind of like a light show, and we'd always turn them on, and that's why you could see everybody in the pictures. And this fall, I've tried to take some pictures, and it looks like we'll be okay because you have lights you can turn on, but there's a few that I took because we didn't bring lights with us. and you can see like me and nobody else. So I hope it comes out. But
And this place is going to be packed, so we're going to
Awesome.
need to turn the lights up so
Yeah.
so everybody can be in that selfie. So Reese's, you're a fan of Reese's.
yep.
Pieces or peanut butter cups?
I gotta be honest, I wish I could just eat them all the time, but I feel like now I have to, like, I wish I could just eat a whole bunch of them, but I don't eat them as much anymore. But if I'm going to, I'm gonna say cups.
Okay, yeah, that's a good call. Final thing,
Mm-hmm.
for those that view this interview, for the students here at Oklahoma Christian, any last words of wisdom, pearls of wisdom for them?
I'm trying to think of what I would have told myself. I think I worried a little too much in college, and it's such an awesome time, and it is such a unique time, and everybody, I think, told me that. They were like, these are the best years of your life, and I was like, no, I'm going to go, get married and play music, and those will be the best, and those have been awesome, but you can never get back the college experience. I mean, like, I would give a limb to go back and get to live with the 8 or 9 guys I lived with, to get to hang out with them for 3 days. And you just can't get together anymore. Everybody's got responsibilities. So I would say, if you can, just enjoy it. Don't worry about it too much and have a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here on the OC campus, Ben Rector, a man of faith, a man who's humble, a man who really under-promises and over-delivers, and also who says who you hang out with is really, really important. Ben, God bless you. Welcome to
Thanks so
Oklahoma
much.
Christian.
Thanks for having me.
Uh-huh.
Ready, break.
That was
That was a great interview.
that was
Thanks,
awesome.
guys.
Is this guy good or what?